big skeptic, love the SNL skits, but also, like, yeah, I kind of figure we're not alone, right? Turns out I'm not alone either. Let me give you some polling that just came out. 1,500 people were asked by Newsweek poll. It was actually conducted for Newsweek by Redfield and Wilton. When asked if the government knows more than it's letting on about UFOs and aliens, 57% of us said yes. The majority of us said, yeah, we think the government's holding back. 21% said no, 22% meh, don't know, don't care. So then, next question, when asked if the government has a non-human origin technical vehicles, as the whistleblower David Grush claims, 30% said yeah, 30% said no, 36% said they weren't sure. When asked if the government could hide the evidence, number goes up, 58% said yes. We think the government is hiding and that they're capable of hiding evidence. 21% said no, 21% said dunno. And then when asked if they support the House Oversight Committee investigation that I was just talking about, the one that's going to be in D.C., well, these numbers are kind of weird. Only 40% said yes. So like 57% of us think the government's hiding stuff from us, but then only 40% are into the, House Oversight Committee and their plans to, well, there are the other numbers, though. 35% said they didn't feel so strongly either way. 10% said no. I'm assuming they think waste of money, waste of time. 16% said, don't know. I think they're the ones that maybe don't watch the news. I don't know. Joining me now, though, Nick Pope. He investigated UFOs for the British government, and also James Fox. He's a UFOologist and a filmmaker whose documentaries include The Phenomenon and Moment of Contact. Gentlemen, welcome to you both. Nick, I'm going to begin with you, if I can. What do you make of those numbers?
Really intriguing. I mean, it shows that this is a subject whose time has come. I mean, I don't want to get too political on this, but look at the whole lab leak scenario over COVID. It was ridiculed, and now the intelligence community says, well, we don't know, it may be. And this is a good analogy, because this is where we are with UFOs. This was demonized. People were called conspiracy theorists and told it was fringe belief. And now it's become mainstream. We've got the NASA study, the Pentagon study, hearings coming up in Congress writing as we speak the language for the next defense bill, which is going to have really strong provisions on UFOs. It's all happening. And it doesn't surprise me at all. People are interested. People want to know.
Yeah. I'm interested. I am. I'm completely tweaked on it. Okay, James, the fact that they're moving the hearings to D.C., that the hearings will be in the nation's capital, does that indicate to you that they're taking it a lot more seriously with regard to Congress?
Most definitely. I had the distinct honor to interview Representative Andre Carson, who put on last year's congressional hearings, which were the first in over 50 years. And one of the things I asked him was, what if there's a careful review of the evidence, of the data, of the satellite images, of all the classified data, and the determination was made that some, and I have to underline the word some 100 times, some UFOs originate from a non-human intelligence. What's the plan to tell the public? And to my amazement, there really isn't one. So while they can't put the genie back in the bottle, I think that there is a bit of a sort of realization that if this is true, if we are dealing with a non-human intelligence, how might we disclose this to the general public? And I don't think that's really known right now.
Well, I can't wait. Clearly, we don't know a lot about the plan so far, but it's moving ahead. So I'll have to have you both back. Nick Pope and James Fox, thank you both. Really appreciate this. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.